What's up, Pirates? Welcome to Super Step Brothers. Pirate Bros. We've got a winning deck profile for you guys today, and it's going to be Mr. Eneru, the long earlobe man, Buddha-looking guy. The guy with infinite life. Every single time he goes to 0, you get to get a free life. Well, once per turn.
On opponent's turn.
Yeah, and the guy is very annoying to play against if any of you guys have played against him. We've got a first place winning pack that we're going to open at the end of the video, and the remaining of his winner packs that he didn't open. So,
Undefeated.
yeah, undefeated. At the end of the video, we'll open these up.
Okay, so
What do you got first?
It's mostly a Katakuri deck. So for Pudding, Searcher, turn 1 play, you want to go first, play that.
Yep, great starter.
Next, turn 2, play Perospero.
Peros.
KO, search more Big Mom cards.
Yep, gotta play the Big Mom package. The best yellow package.
And I'm playing 3 Brulee.
3-year-old Haggis Brulee.
Good trigger, cheap blocker.
Yep. Very good for that.
Sky Island cards. Playing 3 Ohm. On play, he searches the top 5 cards for a... What, Sky Island card or Holly?
No, Holly. Just searches Holly. Yeah.
And then he gains 1000 power if you have 2 or less life.
Which is almost the entire game because you always take your lives because you sort of have infinite life. You're just taking anyway.
Yeah, also on play, after you search your Holly, whether you find one or not, you get to play the Holly from your hand.
Yeah, Holly here is just a vanilla dog that's 3/5. But with the correct ratio, I think, is the way my brother's playing it and one with it. It's 3 ohms, 4 of this, because that way you have a higher chance of seeing the dog if you play less of this.
So that's what we're doing. 4 ohm, but I couldn't find space for him, so I chose just to leave him at 3.
Yeah, ohm got cut.
Then I'm playing 3 blocker trigger Sanji and 1 promo Sanji because I do not have another blocker Sanji.
Yeah, 1 bootleg Sanji because he did not play. This is a weird one from promo, and it says when you hold it down, if you have 2 or less life cards, this character gains 2000 power. So pretty good because you're always at low life. But honestly, you should be playing the 4th trigger Sanji. We were just short at the day when he won this, so yeah, he used this thing as a place filler, and yeah.
He's still searchable through Pudding at least. He's a 1k counter at the end of the day.
Yeah, he's good for that, but yeah, if y'all want to do this more consistent, play the blocker.
Then 1 4-drop Katakuri. On play, look at your opponent's life.
And you rush.
If I have less life, I get to rush.
Which is always
good. With vanilla stats, which is pretty strong.
Yeah, 4/6. And it's nice to have a nice extra rusher in the game because your opponents really don't see that stuff coming.
Alright, then I'm playing 1 Cracker.
Just 1 Cracker Barrel. He's really crazy, deadly, and his pressure is immense because you're always going to have less life. And yeah, double attack and a 3000 power with a down is kind of crazy.
Yeah, probably bump him up a little more if I find out what needs to be removed.
Probably bootleg Sanji. No.
Then more new cards for Gadatsu. On play, KO a character your opponent's head equal to or less than their total life cards.
So pretty good in the very beginning.
Good removal.
Mr. Gadatsu. He can probably be swapped out for Crackers, maybe.
Maybe 1, but he's... Yeah, I don't know.
Because Gadatsu is almost useless at the end of the game.
Need more testing. Okay, next 2 7-drop Linlands.
The heavyweights. Well, literally and figuratively. This is the one that you pick life or death. So pretty good in the early game. As long as it's not the last part of the game where you or your opponent have no life and then, you know, they get to just choose not to do anything.
Yeah, that's why I'm like playing it too. I don't want to see it later on.
Yeah, but beefy stats, pretty good to play.
Next, the new cards. 2 Altart Enels.
Enel, the rush guy that's very hard to get off the field. Pretty much impossible to get off the field unless there's a Monkey D. Luffy on the board. So yeah, and this is the really awesome alt art that we finally pulled.
Yeah, the SP, whatever you call it.
And by the way, guys, best alt art of the whole set. This guy right here. I don't care about mangas. This is the best art of any card. Like, look at this. Look at those feet. Anyway, who's next?
Wait, there's feet?
Yeah, dude, you never seen his feet?
I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay, well. Next card, 2 8-drop Katakuri. He can give you a life if you're low. Or remove a problem on the opponent's side of the board. Yeah,
the only time you want to recover your own life, I believe, is when you are at 0 life. Or even when you're at 1. Just so that you have it.
On the opponent's board.
Yeah.
Then the best character in this deck, Yamato. If you're at 0 life, she pretty much giving you 3 life.
Yeah, kind of busted. And also, unfortunately, the truth about this deck is that you're not winning if you don't see this. That's just a matter of fact. Like, there's no working around that. The deck desperately needs this card to win. But when you do see 1 or 2 in a row, it makes the game go way more easier in your favor. So mulligan with the Yamato in mind.
Next, for all the 2K counters with good triggers for Beji.
The BGs.
Good 2K trigger, skip an opponent's attack pretty much.
Yep, BG.
One character cannot attack.
Staying alive, staying alive.
New 2K, Satori, trigger, trash a card, play him. He's a good body on the board.
Yep, Bubble Ball Boy. New yellow staple.
I may replace him for Cracker. He got the same stats, honestly. And he's not searchable. But he's a 2K. Next 2K, I'm playing Strusen.
It's just Strusen's, the
just
guy that has...
because his effect may be relevant, who knows when. So I'm playing 2 of him and 2 Amande because why not have options?
Yeah, Amanda and Strusen's, and they're both searchable through the Pero and the other girl Pudding.
Next new card for the events, 1 El Thor.
El Thor, counter up to 1 of your leader character gains 2,000 power during the battle. Then if your opponent has 2 or less life, it gains an additional 2,000. So during the very end of the game, this is a 4,000 card.
It's a radical beam for yellow decks.
Yeah, and the trigger's not that bad either. It'll definitely come up if it happens early enough.
Next card, 200 million volts. Very good.
200 million volts
Similar
Amaterasu.
to Hound Blaze, because for 2 Dawn, you get 3,000 power and it gets a bonus effect.
Yeah, resting an opponent's character that costs 4 or less. Really good card.
If you have 1 life.
Which is almost always.
And the trigger can give you an extra life at the end game as well. Next card, I'm playing 2 Buzzcut Mochis because it gets rid of problem cards.
This is the spice that nobody else plays, and this thing always kills. It's main if you have less cards than your opponent, KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with the cost of 4 or less. Yeah, it just always comes up, and it's a free KO for just a cost of 2. Pretty nasty. Something that yellows don't really have too much of is removal, besides like big Katakuri. Then people don't really see this coming up, so it's a nice, very good surprise you play here.
Yeah, and the trigger could play trigger cards from your hand like Cracker or Sanji or Prospero, whatever you want.
You use this thing to beat what's that thing called, Sakazuki players today, right? And kill like their Kuzans early on and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Kuzans, blockers, whatever you want. No, last card I'm playing 1 Thunderbolt.
1 Thunderbolts, the one that's a nasty trigger. The main effect you pretty much never want to use, but you're just gonna discard it for your triggers because a lot of your triggers.
You get to minus life to make yourself have less life than your opponent sometimes, which is very relevant.
Oh, I guess that can come up. Okay, I just never seen it.
You can play this and then play like a Rush Katakuri or have your Cracker effect be live as well as get the 1,000 power. There's a lot of reasons you might want to take that life.
Okay. Yeah, and it's a 5 cost or less you get to kill, so not bad.
I wish I could play this and Yamato on the same turn, but I can't.
Yeah, so this is this full deck profile. We're going to neaten it up for you guys so it doesn't look like this yellow mess. Alright, Pirates, the Yellow Madness is here. This is the yellow deck profile that he got first place with. And yeah, let's get to those really cool winning pack openings. What you want to open first? Your winner pack? Go ahead.
Okay, I'll open it. Let's see.
No, it's funny. We never even saw what's in these cards, so we never even got a regular volume pack from this set yet. Our store's been giving old stuff.
Let's see. Capitan Kid.
Oh snap!
I don't think these are the better ones.
Treasure Cruise. Oh, this is the old blocker one. That's
7-drop from
Restand OPO1 blocker Kid.
This is cool. At the bottom right which one it's from.
Yeah, starter deck too. But it looks really
starter
cool.
Deck, not OPO1 then.
I like this. Let's open these packs together.
The good one is, I believe, the Rush Luffy is that you want.
There is no good Kid.
No, Luffy. And the winner pack.
Oh. Gonna go through these quick. Let's see if you get something crazy from this Satori and this card.
Who's Satori? Oh, Satori. I got something. I got a... Oh, Sabo.
Sabolino. Okay, 1 super so far.
I got another super.
Morley.
I got another Kid.
Kid. Cool.
Wait, it matches the other one that's here.
That's a bunch of supers so far. Let's see if we get one of those crazy hits out of Winner.
Leader? No. Oh, I got utensils.
Yeah. Yeah, Beppo Bear. Okay, so I guess we ain't getting nothing too crazy from this, but...
What about this?
Yeah, it's all about this cool winner guy from the Treasure Cruise. Well, that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching.
Subscribe for more.
Yeah, we're going to be doing more deck profiles, and definitely with anything we win with, we will be letting you know exactly what we win with. So, we'll keep trying for you guys.
And for the winners of the
giveaway
last week's video.
Yeah, we had a giveaway in last week's video. It was 2 guys that we already sent a comment to on that video. So, yeah, if you participated in that, in our box opening video, we have a bunch of cards to give away already. So, look at your comments if you tried to do that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace, y'all.